Welcome to the online training session on the topic of community relations. This is the last session on Principle 4, Improved Livelihoods and Human Well-Being. A certified farm or group should have good relations with the community and should contribute to its development. In this session, you will learn what a farm or group can do for the community. First of all, it is important that the land that you are using for farming does not have any conflict. Critical criterion 4.19 requires that the right to use the land is not legitimately disputed. What are potential conflicts of land? For example, there could have been past dispossession of the land by armed forces. The ownership of the land could have been transferred through false documents. The owners of the land could have been forced to leave the land to escape from life threats. The land that has suffered such history can still be under legal disputes. You should make sure that you are not farming on land that has unresolved conflicts. How can you demonstrate that you have a legitimate right to use the land? You may have a legal document that shows your ownership of the land. You can obtain a land registry report from the government. If you're renting the land, you may have a valid rental contract. You need to have any of these documents to show that your land is free of conflict. If your farm is going to use the land or the resources of the community, you need to make sure that the community is informed about it and agrees with it. These are examples of activities that require a consensus from the community. Conversion of a community's land into a farm. Conversion of subsistence farms of smallholders into a commercial farm. Increase of water withdrawal to the extent that affects the community. Activities that decrease access to the local resources by the community. Activities that cause negative impacts on areas used for cultural or religious activities. If you are going to conduct any of these activities, you need to obtain a free, prior, and informed consent, called FPIC, of the community in advance. Through an FPIC process, the community is fully informed about the implications of the farm's use of land and can make a decision on whether or not to accept it. Please look at the Guide for FPIC Processes for further guidance. Next, you need to create a mechanism to capture community concerns, interests, and complaints, and to address them. There may be activities that the farm is conducting or is planning to conduct that can affect the community. These activities are likely to generate community's concern or complaints. You need to take the following steps to address the issue. First, identify the communities that are or can be affected by the farm operations. Secondly, establish a communication mechanism with the community representatives. Thirdly, find out the community's concerns, interests, and complaints and address them. Lastly, you need to record the process and the actions taken. If your farm is free of any conflict or complaint from the community, let us now think how it can further improve its relations with the community. A farm or a group can support the community by providing different types of support. For example, it can donate money, goods, or services to local schools. It can invite community people to the farm to learn about the farm's environmental and social practices. It can create employment by hiring people in the community to work on the farm. It can buy local products and contract local service providers to support the community's economy. It can build or help to build community infrastructure, such as roads, aqueducts, and a community meeting room. All these supports help build positive relations with the community, create more awareness in the community, and contribute to the community development. A certified farm should make people in the community happy instead of making them angry or worried. Let us listen to the voices of the community and think what we can do better for the community.